Hey guys, so today I am making, I guess they're called Platano Rellenos. My cousin came for spring break and showed me how to make papa rellenos, which are potato balls filled with the empanada meat. So this is leftover meat that we had made and I froze, so it's thawed. I'm going to heat that up. But I will show you the papa one, which is potatoes, another time. But we were going to make the platano ones. So these are plantains. And unfortunately, they weren't ripe enough and we just didn't have the time. So now they're kind of overripe a little bit. Which, I mean, they come out a lot sweeter, but they were just supposed to be yellow like this because then they're easier to cut. So these got a little overripened, but that's fine. So she told me how to make these, so I'm going to show you them. So these are going to be plantains, sweet plantains filled with meat and fried. So I'm going to peel these and cut them and take the little black seeds out. And I'm going to put them to boil. So let me get this hot to boil. Yep. And I will peel these. Also put the meat in a pot to heat up. See, and you don't have it too saucy. But this is going to heat up. This is already cooked. So get that going. So it's a little easier to work with. Okay, this one peeled a little easier. That's actually two of them. That was a mess. But it seems like the bigger ones peel easier. I don't know. But I'm going to try to take these seeds out. Can't make any promises. Okay. So they kind of pull out in a whole strand, but that doesn't look pretty at all. So I'm going to do that to the rest of them and then throw it in the water. So that's boiling. So when they're yellow, they're more firm. When they're black, they're softer. So usually when they're more yellow and firm, you would just, check the softness to see if they're done by sticking a fork through them or a knife. So these are going to be done a lot faster because they were sweet. And then the meat's all heated up. And if you notice, this is much drier than the picadillo that I make. You don't want it very saucy. So I know for the pastelón, I had put extra tomato sauce because I want it really saucy. Empanadas, not too much saucy. And then this, very not saucy. But this is the ground beef, the adobo, the sofrito, salt to taste, and tomato sauce, but just enough to kind of get it going, but not to make it saucy because you want the meat a lot drier. So that's heated up and that's almost ready to drain. Okay, so they're boiled and I drained them. And one of the reasons why my cousin said to take out the seeds is because she puts them through the ricer and the seeds have a hard time. But I don't think I'm going to use the ricer. I think I'm going to use the Ninja. I can't even imagine pushing gummy banana through a ricer. So I'm going to throw it in my Ninja. Wish me luck. And see how that goes. A lot easier than the ricer. Okay. Looks like baby food. Okay, and then we're going to add a cup of flour and make a nice dough out of it. Yep, so this is the food of my heritage. And I don't eat a lot of it. As you see, it's a lot of work. How did my grandmother do it? But yeah, this is going to be good. So the plantains, like I said, are so overripe that it's going to be such a sweetness. So these are kind of like the alcapurrias that I made, but I'm adding flour to it instead. The ones I made in January with the pasteles were just the plantains, but these have flour in them. So let me work this dough. Yeah. Okay, so I need to let this cool down because you see the steam. Because I have to handle this with my hands. And then, of course, my hands are going to be very floured. And then we're going to have a lot of floured surfaces because it is still a sticky kind of dough. So let this cool down. And then I'll start rolling the balls. Okay, so let's give this a try. I'm going to take... She said, flour your hands. All right. Then you take some of the dough. I don't know how well this is going to work. Flour. Okay, maybe not too bad. Lots of flour. Okay, I'm getting it. All right, so lots of flour. Make like a patty. Then take the meat. Oh, that might be too much. Yep. Take some meat. Then make a bowl. Close it up. And keep using flour. She used a lot of flour. There we go. So we're starting to close it up. I don't know if you can see. There. And you form a ball. Ah, I did it! Okay. And then you roll it in flour. Look at that. And then you leave it in flour. All right, let me just, I'm going to put it here so you can see. There. So now I'm going to make the rest of the dough so I can have a whole bunch of balls ready to just fry up. I am so excited that this actually worked out for me because I really doubted myself that it would work since I didn't do it through the ricer and I couldn't cut out the seeds and peeling it was a bitch. So I'm going to show you again, okay? So lots of flour on the hand. Then you take that banana flour mixture, like we like to call it masa. More flour, and you pat it. More flour, and you make a nice patty out of it. Woo! There we go. Nice patty. See? Okay. It's not sticking. Some meat. This one I think I could put a little more. A little bit. Okay. So over here I'm going to do it. We're going to close it up. Keep using flour, but we're going to close it up. There we go. And then it's forming a ball. No meat showing. Meat! Roll it in more flour. And then we're going to just line them up here. Isn't that awesome? So look at that. I had about 7 plantains. 2 didn't peel very well, so I think half of it got thrown out. But I could have, this was the last of it, and this obviously came out nice and small. I could have made them small so they're more appetizer-like, but these came out big. So they'll be filling. Definitely fill you up. So in my pot here, I have some avocado oil. I like to use avocado oil because it has a light taste. Doesn't add any flavor to whatever you're cooking, and it has a high smoke point. So it's one of the healthier options of oils if you're going to fry and if you need to use oil. So when this gets hot, I'm going to start frying them. Okay, so let's put one in. Ooh, it started to stick. Yeah, they're very moist. Oh! Because I'm so scared. Come on. I'll put 3 in. Holy crap. Pretty hot, so they're going to fry up pretty fast. There you go. Color. There. Ooh, that looks good. And of course, if you have a deep fryer, deep fry them. I made them pretty big. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Leave that one in there a little bit. So I'm going to fry up the rest of them, and then they'll be done. Oh, look at that. So we are having these for dinner, but I'm going to try one now. We're going to have it with this leftover meat. I'm going to make some white rice. And then in my freezer, I think I found some more frozen empanada meat that I'll add to it. And some Puerto Rican beans. I'll make a salad. But let's try this baby right here. Oh my God. I did it. Oh my God, it's so good. Maria, I did it. Oh God, I wish you were here to try it. You're meat though. I didn't make the meat. So when you make these things, it's so much easier when the meat's already done like weeks in advance and it was frozen. Let me tell you. Puerto Rican food is a lot of work. But my cousin Maria, she has become the master of the Puerto Rican food in my family. She learned right from my grandmother. And she has an Instagram channel, La Cocina de Maria.les, which stands for Lower East Side. So check out her Instagram channel. She has a lot of quick videos of the Puerto Rican food. So you're going to have this for dinner, so you'll see it later plated up. So there it is plated. White rice and beans. Those are the pigeon peas. Some extra meat, peas, and the Platano Relleno. And that is dinner tonight.